Hey there, it's Mike here, and today we're going to be taking a look at a video called He Makes $1 Million a Month Selling This by Aaron Vankampen. This video has over 300,000 views in under, it looks like a month here. So I'm interested in hearing how he's making $1 million a month and what the heck is he selling here. I'm going to give him a like on this. If you guys can like my video as well, it really helps out with my YouTube channel and I appreciate it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and bell notification. Let's jump into it.
Hi, my name is Shay. We're here at my mansion in California. 2 years ago, I started a small business from my parents' garage, and now we're doing 7 figures in monthly sales.
Okay, so it looks legitimate. Like, I know people can go out there and take pictures of houses that they're renting and stand in front of cars, but he showed that warehouse there. That warehouse actually made me believe him more. Look at that house. He's got
what is the most overrated thing about being rich?
Cars and houses can buy happiness.
Look at that big house. I don't even know. Like, if I was really, really super rich, would I want a house that big? Maybe, if I didn't care about the money. If I made $1 million a month, then perhaps.
It's not true. A lot of people that I went to high school with, they think I import and export drugs.
This is what you wear?
This is what I wear, yeah.
Feels good, yeah. Wow.
Look at all those
You
cars.
guys aren't playing here. This really feels like you're living in Grand Theft Auto, bro. This is probably one of the biggest
Golden
houses I've been to.
toilet.
What do you do for a living?
I import and export crystals, sage, abalone shells, metaphysical, spiritual goods, and I distribute all over America and I export all over the world.
Okay, so it looks like is he bringing them from like overseas and he's selling them in, I'm guessing mostly in the United States, but he says all over the world.
Raw Amazite.
It's one of the rarest ones we have.
The way that you market yourself, it's an image.
Look at that. Okay, so he's got that huge house there. That's a big house. But here's the thing also, like it depends where it is. Like, is he near the water? Is he in, like, where is he, in California or somewhere? I can't really tell, but it's also going to depend on the location that he's at.
Image of who you are. It's not an image that you're falsifying. I think success, however you want to define it, it's a journey that never ends.
Ooh, look at that. Okay, nice view. So he's near the mountains. It's in a nice place. Aaron meets Millionaires.
My name is Aaron Vankampen. Growing up the youngest of 4, raised by a single mother, I never thought that becoming a millionaire was something attainable. But after meeting hundreds of millionaires through my content, I've realized that anything is possible.
Oh, it looks like this guy goes around interviewing millionaires. That's cool. That's a great way of meeting successful people, are doing interviews with them. Like, that's how I got started doing videos and stuff. We're interviewing people. And if you message someone, you say, hey, I want to ask you a bunch of questions about how you're running your business, they won't even maybe reply to you. But if you say you want to interview them, you'd be surprised at how many people will respond to you. Try it out.
Hit subscribe to learn the story of a new millionaire every week. And soon you'll realize that this level of success is attainable.
Here he's showing up. LA. Okay, so it's Los Angeles.
Tell me
Thought it looked like California.
about how you started.
I was working a full-time job as a validation scientist at a pharmaceuticals company. I would do my 8-hour shift, come back home, take a little rest, hit the gym, and for extra income, I was like, okay, what can I sell? Our main 2 products are sage and crystals. We started selling on Facebook Marketplace. That was like the first ever sale I made. At night would be my second shift of work, and that's when I would just go through all my orders, process everything online, and ship it out myself.
I wonder if he has like a Shopify store.
How much did it cost to start your business?
Zero.
$0.
I only bought what I could sell initially.
How did you pick that industry?
I did research as to what products would basically sell more than others. Started with retail and then slowly scaled up to distribution. A gentleman from the East Coast who worked for like a big box brand for TJ Maxx, and he reached out and he was like, you know, I want to buy a lot. So I talked to the farmers, I talked to the crystal suppliers, and then they're like, yeah, we can do this for you.
I love how they got the nanny there in the background. It's very natural.
The volume was so vast, this gentleman ended up buying 100,000 units. So this was my biggest sale. A switch flipped in my mind. It was like a light bulb almost, and I'm like, wait, why am I selling 6 at a time when I could be selling thousands at a time and make that the same sum of money in a short amount of time with less effort, essentially.
Definitely. Why don't you show me what's for breakfast?
I'm gonna make omelets. I'm gonna be with
Personal chef comes to the house 4 to 5 times a week. Wouldn't that be nice?
vegetables, tomatoes, onions.
I mean, if you think about the time that people waste making food, like some people like it. Like I actually like making food and like being in the kitchen, but some people really hate it.
Some spinach, and we're gonna make avocado toast.
Put a nice table set up.
It looks like he got that spread because he had the guy interviewing him, so he's got all the pastries and stuff out there. I doubt he's got that on the table all the time, but it's a nice look.
Imagine having breakfast like this every day from a personal chef at a table like this, in a chair like this. Damn, doing something right. I see
Very
you're in really good
luxurious.
shape, dude. How do you stay in such good shape?
Me and my wife, we both go to so this is my wife. We go to the gym about 6 days a week together, and we hang out a little bit, catch up.
It doesn't look like their gym is in their house. With a house like that, you'd expect there would be a gym in there. It looks like they go out somewhere else, and maybe they just want to get away from the house for a little bit.
Come back home and it'll be straight to packaging again.
My father-in-law thinks working out is kind of like a discipline, kind of like a way of life. That's the first thing he asked me when he met me. How often do you go to the gym?
Good, if my workout life isn't good, then everything else, my entrepreneurial life, my family life, my personal life, that's not going well as well. So that's like my grounding point.
It's really important, though, to keep that balance. Like, you can make a lot of money. You see a lot of these guys, and if you look at some of the people that maybe you follow online, some of the videos that you watch or email lists that you're subscribed to, a lot of these guys, they've got all this money, but they've got these big guts, and they're just like really not healthy. Maybe they spend too much time sitting down at their desks and focusing on their business. They might have a lot of money, but are they healthy?
We eventually scaled up. We moved to our first warehouse, 3,000 square feet warehouse in March of last year. So exactly about 1 year ago. You saw the warehouse next door. We took that over too. That's when I started realizing I made 100,000 this month. Let me invest 90,000 back into the business. And that 90,000 really put us to the next level. Reinvesting in yourself and reinvesting in your business is key to scaling.
Damn.
So we've been.
It's a good point, though. Putting the money back into the business. I mean, he made so much. Even though he put 90,000 back in, he still made 10,000.
Scaling ever since.
Have a nice day.
How important is networking and making connections within your business?
You need to know people to get your foot in the door.
He's got like a driver.
Once you know those people, then I mean the sky's the limit.
If you're looking to build networking connections, establish partnerships, or meet like-minded people watching content like this, join my free and fast-growing Discord community. I interview for them.
How do you invest your money?
We buy new merchandise, quality equipment, team members, packaging,
Sounds like he puts a lot of his money back into his business.
video content.
You will take your funds and reinvest into your business.
I bet on myself. What we did was we bought a house for my employees, and that's still considered real estate. You know, that's still an asset. But at the same time, I'm investing in the business.
And so you guys like live in the house that Shay gives to you guys?
Who lives in the house?
How did he find you guys?
Their friend was my dog sitter. And then she brought in Jake, who brought in Caleb, who brought in Pablo.
So you guys are packing an
It's kind of like they're friends working together. That's kind of cool.
order that goes to a business right now. Interesting. And I see this is just regular sage, right? Yeah. And then you got your sages that are wrapped in, what is this?
It almost does look like he's selling drugs, though. Like, if you look at that right there, it looks a little sketchy, but of course it's not. It just looks like that.
The rose and the 7 chakra petals.
And this is rosemary and what is that?
And lavender.
I don't think I've ever used sage. I definitely have never used sage before, to be honest.
Yellow sunflower.
Yellow sunflower, I got you, okay. So how many boxes do you like this to pack a day?
20 to like 80, I would say.
80?
I wonder if they're selling like bulk to stores and stuff, because it looks like they're not just selling individual units. They're selling to like maybe health food stores and stuff.
Shay's got you guys working it back here, eh? Can you show me some of these crystals?
Sure. Let's go to the crystals.
Yeah, let's check them out. How many variations of any product you have?
40 different types of sage and about 60 different types of crystals, and we do everything bulk. We supply your local crystal shop, your local smoke shop, your local tobacco shop.
So how much is this?
$20 to $30.
Really?
Yeah.
How much money do you think is in here?
This would be a couple $1,000s.
Damn, dude. That's cool looking. I'm sure they all look pretty cool. This is raw opal.
One of my favorites from Madagascar.
I wonder how he knows about all this. Like, were his parents in this business, maybe, or I don't know. It's kind of a random business.
It's here.
Raw amazite.
It's one of the rarest ones we have.
When you're shipping this stuff, do you ever get people like concerned that it's like drugs or something?
What do people commonly assume that you do for work?
A lot of people, when they see me on social media, they think I do import and export drugs.
Really? And you're not importing drugs?
No, not at all. Not at all. This is probably one of our top sellers.
It's funny, you have your top sellers on the top shelf.
I'm sure you've heard of this. It's called amethyst.
It's like a shard.
This comes from Brazil. A lot of the women, they like this one. It's pink.
It's popular with the girls.
Okay, look, the main demographic is women between the ages of 20 and 40. And that just makes sense, because that's a lot of women I know doing shopping online, and being women I know, I mean my wife.
in its raw form. This also comes from
Wow,
Brazil.
it's like really silky feeling.
So this is supposed to invoke emotions of love and companionship.
I'm feeling it right now.
Feeling it right now.
Like one steps off.
Shay bought 2 houses in 1 year. Huh, he's making a lot of money.
I was gonna put the password in. Oh, forgot the password. Looks like we can't shoot here, folks. Holy smokes, dude. Wow.
4 million,
It is
wow.
very grandiose for sure.
They're so
Wow,
big.
man, this is on another level. Oh my God, the backyard, bro. What?
Just like trying to furnish a place like that. How do you even go about that? He must pay someone to do that for him.
Can we go back there? This is like a resort.
6 fountains, parking lot, and a guest house.
Playground, basketball court, tennis court. There's a turtle.
Just to maintain that and keep it clean, even like this thing right here, to try to keep that thing clean, it's so much. Like you need a gardener, you need someone to maintain it.
Oh my God. Koi fish ponds are awesome. The landscaping and the effort that went into this is like, it's remarkable. This really feels like you're living in Grand Theft Auto, bro. You know that game?
Yeah.
Like, this is probably one of the biggest houses I've been to. 10,000 square feet.
It's huge.
And all these amenities. There's a parking lot over there. And 7 garages. What motivated you as a kid and what motivates you now?
I used to grow up thinking that, oh, okay, if I had a nice car, then I would be a happy person. You know what I mean? Like that's what I thought. Yeah.
I've never had that thing with cars. I've never really wanted to have like a big fast car or anything. For me, it's been about having security.
This is my weekend car. You know, I take it out to special
2 million
occasions, weddings,
cars.
and if I get bored on the weekends, I just go take it out for a drive and I feel better. A big factor was I saw my parents donating a lot of money to like our relatives and even just strangers. And I wanted to be in that position in my life where I wanted to be able to directly, help out families who need the help. At the end of the day, if you're not helping people with it, then I just feel like it's almost superfluous. I think success, however you want to define it, it's a journey that never ends.
Wow. Did you ever think you'd live
Shay owns the most expensive house in the county.
in a house this big?
No. I thought like growing up especially, I thought like, that was only for like, movie stars and politicians.
Where did you grow up?
For me, it's just too big. That house is too big. I don't know. Even if I had that kind of money, I think I would rather have something smaller, maybe like on the waterfront. That would be better. This just looks like a pain.
I grew up in Bangladesh. It's surrounded by India. My wife is from there as well. We migrated here in '96. When we first came to America, I wasn't familiar with my dad because he was always in America. I remember that he was very strict with me. I had to be in bed by a certain time. I had to get my work done by certain times. That discipline really developed who I am.
How many bedrooms
He's got good discipline.
are in this house?
There's 11 in the main house, 2 in the guest.
Wow. This is the first walk-in closet? You're gonna bring your gold toilet here?
Yeah, I want to.
What is next for you on your personal bucket list?
I want to give back to the community. There's a really good charity that we work with, Warrior for Children. They basically take care of kids who come from troubled homes. We pledge money.
It's nice that he's giving money away too. I mean, you don't hear about that a lot. Maybe people don't talk about it, but I like the fact that he's acknowledging that in this video and showing that he's also being philanthropic, giving money
To them, we've even given them donations for Christmas time. I want to go back to Bangladesh and I want to establish almost like a school or a fund for school or scholarship program. I want to give back to the community that made me who I am today. Coincidentally, today
Look at those lions.
is Eid, which is a really big Islamic holiday. A big part of it is just generosity. I would love it if you gave me the opportunity to give you something.
Wow.
So why don't you see if it fits you or not?
Okay.
He's gonna give him. Look at a gift. So
Oh, it's one of these Versace robes.
Whoa.
This is nice, and that's
It's gonna be really expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely make use of this.
Look
This is
at
what
that.
you wear?
This is what I wear, yeah.
If I walked out of the bathroom in your house, what would you think? Can you give me some unconventional financial advice?
I do believe that you need to invest in some luxury items. The way that you market yourself nowadays, especially your social media persona, is a big factor as to how much authority you hold.
The idea of
Yeah, and you can see that he puts a lot of value in that, in his image, in portraying that he's successful, and that can definitely help in like people look at his brand and they see that they're going to look at his products and see, okay, he's a step above other people. So it's definitely important.
showing that you're successful, it actually has a really good effect towards bringing new business in.
It's an image of who you are. It's not an image that you're falsifying.
Buying a Lambo, people.
As long as you're being honest, that's what matters.
And is there any last snippets of advice or information that you feel that we didn't talk about or that you want to give the audience?
Just believe in yourself. Like, truly give yourself that chance to figure out what you want to do in your life, and whether it's your career, whether it's a business, just believe in yourself and know that you can do it.
Is there a number that would satisfy you to end what you do? Like an amount of money that you would make?
If I had a number that would allow me to stop working, probably be like if I had like $10 million in the bank, then I could just be like, okay, that's enough for the rest of my life.
I feel like there's no number that could really, take that away from me. And we've gone this far in such a short amount of time. I feel like the sky's the limit. Would you put a number on the sky?
So what do you guys think? He seems very legitimate. He's a serious businessman. He's very successful. He lives in a luxurious house. A little too luxurious for me, but he seems very happy in it. So let me know in the comments below what you think about this. Also, please like this video. It really helps out on the YouTube channel, and I appreciate it. And make sure you hit that subscribe button and bell notification. As always, thank you so much for watching. See you again in my next video. Thanks.